Welcome to Loving Energy Recharge and your daily Oracle card reading for January the 1st. I want to take a moment to share a little bit of a story and get a little bit personal for a moment with each and every one of you. I have really allowed myself some time over the last couple of years, but more so in the last year particularly, in becoming a more authentic version of self. Now, a lot of you may also be going through your own spiritual journey of shedding away all those layers of the programmed self, the conditioned self, and starting to feel that sense inside where, you're just not happy. You're not happy with the way things are turning out. You're not happy with the direction that life is taking you. And you get to this point of really recognizing that discontentment within your body. And on my own personal healing journey, I have gone through periods of what I'm going to call a spiritual depression. Periods where I've shed a lot of tears for myself. I felt very deeply for myself. And I have been in phases that have frankly been very uncomfortable. They leave you feeling very exposed, very raw. And let's be honest, change is hard. And when we allow ourselves that time to start recognizing our true feelings, our true emotions, and we get really clear with our environment, the people in our lives, our workplaces, our finances, the things that we are doing, and we assess that in terms of, am I happy? Am I happy, or have I just reached that point where I'm done? I'm done with the struggles of life. I'm done with trying to be something that everybody expects me to be. And I just want to be happy. Now, I share that with you because it is also in my awareness and has been for quite a long time, because this is walking simultaneously with all these other feelings coming in, this deep awareness that we are each responsible for doing the work we need to do to let go of the suppressive energies, to let go of those old versions of ourselves, to get ourselves into those places of feeling uncomfortable, because that means you are changing, you're breaking out of the old habits, you're breaking out of a skin that was trying to be there for everybody else, and you're learning to become the real you. Now, this morning, as I felt the nudge from the universe, source, that higher wisdom saying, no, you're ready. You're ready now to channel through the messages for the new year. I thought this to myself, and I had this excitement in my body of, I'm so excited. I'm so ready. I can't wait to see what it brings. And I walked out into my office with the whole thought of, new beginnings. Which Oracle card deck am I going to be drawn to? What message is going to come forward? And when I walked into the office, what was awaiting me was a dead bird. Now, I have a cat, and in the last couple days, it has been really, really cold. And I've had some compassion for the birds outside, wondering, where are they getting their food from? There's so much snow out there right now, they must be starving. So in my compassion, I had gone out and I had gotten some bird seed and I put some outside. And I knew, yes, I had a cat, but I thought, I'm going to put it up in higher places, accessible places. I was hoping that everything was going to be fine. I was honestly just in that energy of, I want to give, I want to nurture another, I want to help another. Now, in return, those birds offer me so much enjoyment. I love hearing their sounds. I love seeing them. I just love how they make me feel. So this morning when I walked downstairs and I saw this dead bird, I reminded myself really quickly that I had just heard new beginnings. And I had just walked into that energy of excitement. And instead of feeling all those old sensations of guilt or feeling bad or feeling like I had done something wrong, I looked at that dead bird and I gave thanks for its life. I gave thanks for its time on earth. I recognized it as a messenger from the universe itself, and I understood that to be the ending of a cycle. Now, I couldn't blame the cat because the cat is just naturally doing what it needs to do. And I couldn't blame myself for feeding the birds because we can't predict the outcomes of our actions and behaviors. Those things are beyond us. We can't save or fix anybody. We just have to trust that the choices that we are making are of the highest good. And everything has a cycle, everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Sometimes our life lessons are messy, other times they're beautiful, but everything is there to help us grow and to come together. So today I give thanks. I honor the beautiful messengers. I honor the beautiful bird with its gift of life. I gave some thanks for its time here on earth, and I saw it rise to the heavens to be reunited with that pure light source energy, with that unconditional love. I trust and I fully believe that that bird will reincarnate when ready into its next experience. I gave thanks to the cat for being a messenger, for helping to bring something up into my awareness of the importance of letting go, of the importance of learning how much the universe communicates to us at all times. I gave thanks and gratitude for a little bottle on my shelf, gifted to me by my husband and created by a dear friend. A little bottle that was the essential oil of gratitude. And in that moment, I took some of that oil and I placed it in my hand. And I very purposely rubbed my hands together in the awareness of the message that it is up to us to be the creators of our life. It is up to us to connect with the gratitude and the blessings and the messages and allow ourselves to create our experiences. So I share that personal message with you in hopes that you too are starting to become aware of how much the universe is communicating to you, how much your body is communicating to you, how much your emotions are communicating to you. If you are feeling discomfort, I want to celebrate that with you because it is easy to stay comfortable. It is easy to stay in the patterns. It is easy to just keep going through the day doing the same things over and over and over again. But if you want true happiness, if you want to truly discover who you are, then that journey is raw, that journey is uncomfortable, that journey is a blessing. And we are all meant to walk our own journey in this lifetime, becoming the versions that we were born here as, going back to our authentic self, coming back home to you, going back inside to recognize that you have always been found. You were never lost. You were never missing anything. You never had to try to become any more than you have always been. So I'm going to take a quick breath and I'm going to pause and I'm going to shift gears for a moment and I'm going to step into the reading for the collective. And I do believe that my personal sharing was also a message for others because we are all connected in this journey together. But I'm going to jump into the oracle cards now, and I am using the Shaman Oracle cards, the Mystical Shaman. These are by Colette Baron Reed. And when I was drawn to my shelf, what I was feeling is we all need some medicine. We all need to be reminded of the medicine of the earth, the medicine of the ancestors, the medicine of the mind, body, spirit connection, how everything is intertwined. So our overall energy today is card number 63. That does become a 9. That links us back to our 333 for those that have been following in the numerology. And our card is wind. Wind is the messengers of communication. Wind is the letting go. It is the process of change. It is understanding that things just naturally progress as they are meant to. That things have to clear away in order for new experiences to arrive. So allow yourself to have the grace of sometimes falling apart so that you can get really clear when you pick yourself back up as to what you want to keep for the journey ahead. And allow yourself to let go of all those things that you no longer need and let Mother Earth bless it by taking it back in, recreating it in that womb of life, and bringing things back up to the surface that are going to support the highest good. So we step into the soul's message for today, and we have card number 59. That becomes a 14. That is a 5, which is all about change. We have it coming to us in protection, and the message is upper world. Now that is all about that beautiful communication that comes in the wind. It comes in through that vibration of God, Source, the Creator, whatever that energy is for you. This card has a beautiful owl right in the middle. That wisdom that is coming at you, that is providing the guidance you seek. The card is entirely blue. Blue is the representation of our throat chakra, our ability to communicate, and a communication that goes far beyond the words that we speak. This is the vibrational language of the universe. This is getting us to understand how the universe is constantly communicating to you. We have reflections in other people. We see things out in nature. Our bodies tell us what we like and dislike. So we are being asked to spend that time allowing for the winds of change, allowing for the time of stillness, allowing for the time of quiet reflection, to allow that upper world, those higher vibrating energies, to rise us beyond where we have been and show us the potentials of where we can go. So we step into the action step for today. Oh, and we have card number 15. We have the drum. The drum is all about the heartbeat, calling things forward, calling yourself into existence, shaking and letting things go that do not serve you. This is the vibration that you are going to create inside. You beat to your own drum. You have your own unique sound. So let today be a celebration. Let this be your new birthday. Let yourself come alive. Let yourself be felt and seen upon this earth. Reach out to those ancestors. Reach out to those guides. Let yourself embrace the wind of change, the wings of change, and go with the music inside. Let that be your direction. Let that fuel you in going forward. This is your reset day. This is day number 1 in a brand new year, 2022. That's the power of 3 again. There are 3 twos. That 2 is a partnership. You and your soul self. You co-creating your future. Let the drums play. Feel into you today. Release what is no longer serving you. Give yourself time to connect to that higher wisdom and set the stage to make this year your best year yet to come. Sending much love to you all.